The lost colony of Roanoke is one of the most mysterious unsolved mysteries in all of North America. In 1585, an English colony was established on the shores of what is now North Carolina. The colony was called Roanoke, and it was the first of many attempts by the English to colonize the New World. Unlike the other colonies, which had a steady supply of food and resources, the colonists of Roanoke were mostly left to fend for themselves. They had brought with them only a few barrels of food, and no one was sure how long those would last. The English king at the time, Elizabeth I, was not interested in sending more food or supplies to the colony, because she was more focused on her war with Spain. As a result, the colonists of Roanoke were forced to rely on hunting and fishing to survive. In 1590, after 5 years of struggling to survive, the English decided to abandon the colony and head back to England. But before they left, they did something strange. They left behind a single word carved into a post. The word was CROATOAN, which was the name of a Native American tribe that lived in the area. To this day, no one is 100% sure what happened to the colonists of Roanoke. Some believe that they were all killed and possibly eaten by the Native Americans. Others believe that the colonists were taken in by the Native Americans and adopted into their tribe. Still, others believe that the colonists simply moved away from the settlement and joined other English colonies in North Carolina or Virginia. There are a few theories as to why the colonists would have carved the word CROATOAN into a post before leaving. One theory is that the colonists were trying to send a message to the English king, telling him that they had abandoned the colony and were heading back to England. However, there is no record of anyone ever finding this message until almost 200 years later, when the post was discovered by an explorer named John Smith. Another theory is that the colonists were trying to warn future explorers that the area was dangerous and that they should not try to settle here. However, this theory doesn't make much sense considering that the English would continue to try to colonize the area for many years after. The Roanoke colonists disappeared. Perhaps the most likely explanation is that the colonists simply carved the name of the local Native American tribe into the post because they had no other way of knowing what had become of them. The English had not yet made contact with the Native Americans in the area, so they had no way of knowing that the tribe had been wiped out by disease or war with another tribe. To the colonists, the CROATOANs were just another unknown element in an already uncertain situation. In the end, we may never know what happened to the colonists of Roanoke. All we have to go on is a single word carved into a post over 400 years ago. What do you think happened to them? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, if you like learning about unsolved mysteries, stay tuned for more content.